parked from how freaking.
Yeah. Well, they might be distracted for a little bit. Elon just lost his shit.
Oh yeah. Have y'all been following along?
I've heard that
It's
so great.
I've been eating popcorn the whole time.
Did he?
I've been
waiting for How the hell did we get Elon on our side?
Never forgive him though.
Now I play a game called Where's My Notepad? There it is.
So did this kind of become like the everything tent?
After the storm, everything came down. This became the everything tent. We got the art corner, the congressional corner, the kind of like entertainment Sullivan corner, the food corner, and the island. It's going to be incredible to have these tents up, get the space like opened up where we have like a 20 by 20 for our community ops, a 20 by 20 for congressional and the newly formed protest ops branch, and then a 20 by 10 for security and med.
Heck yeah.
It's going to solve a lot of issues in terms of like space, as you see.
Right.
Like this has been functional, but I think it's going to really open up community hangout spaces. It's going to open up, now I can use all of these walls as design spaces, get a doodle wall going, get like a sticker wall, get some like
When's the plan for that? So, do you know like
Today.
the time frame? Today?
Today.
All for tomorrow for the weekend?
This all went up today.
Wow.
This was not here 6 hours ago.
Wow.
And you see our whole storage tent just got emptied because that's all the storage stuff out there, and so it has to be reorganized into these tents.
Wow.
8:30 a.m. We're meeting up here. The idea was I think we're gonna go down together with Cliff Cash.
Okay.
Down to for 9 a.m. speaking at Capitol Hill.
I think we're starting here now.
But walking
you know what?
there, right? Because it's going to be a congressional visit, right? That's
Dave probably has more accurate and updated information than I do.
impressed. Like
Yeah,
you
it's
guys.
coming along. We got Al Green coming tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
good day
what
with
I
Al
heard.
Green.
Yes, I'm very
What's the
excited for
timing and the
that.
speaking schedule for that?
Al Green, it depends on Jessica Denson's introduction, but right now, 9 a.m. is the start time. So
Okay. And that's the way the work gets done. I was just telling Milo, like, I'm so grateful for you guys being here and holding it down and like doing this work. It's extremely inspiring to see, and it's going to be inspiring for so many other people to see.
yeah, and that's like we were talking about the framework of the foundation. It's like that's this is my opinion. I can only speak for myself in this regard, but like this is why we're doing this is why because so. When Al Green wants to show up, and Cliff Cash and Jessica Denson want to show up last month. Cliff Cash, he's always had this plan for a while now.
Right.
Jessica planning on Tuesday, she planned to come, and then Al Green yesterday. It's like that's
awesome.
how this is like that, you know. So
It's
like
being out
it's paying
here.
off.
Yeah.
It's paying off.
Definitely.
And there's been a lot of sacrifice on everyone's end, monetarily and personally.
Right.
So
Yeah.
so it's exciting. And thanks for coming back. Too,
Of
man.
course.
Sabotage it with the self-inflicted feud. You know, don't let the Dems get back up from the floor where they belong.
But ultimately, President Trump is the
Yeah,
one.
it's gonna be great.
Yeah. Shoot. It's going to be a hot one, too.
Will all promises be kept? Will we all be better off? I get the motion we won't know until the
speech they wanted right side up.
wears off. I looked up into my lap.
Everyone say hello to Sergeant Rhodes. Truth does not retreat. Tell me about yourselves.
Hoorah. My name is Sergeant Rhodes. I'm a U.S. Marine Corps combat veteran. I'm here because I'm pissed off and I'm not okay with what's going on. I swore an oath to the country. These clowns in the White House swore an oath and they don't take it serious, but I do. And I'm here to hold them accountable. You either honor your oath and you support the Constitution, or you trample it and we remove you from office. And that's what you're doing. So expect the second to happen. Do something. It doesn't matter what it is. You might think it's insignificant, but if it is contributing, then it's helping.
Even if it's just sharing information.
If that's all you can do, but you help people get that word, do something.
That's like the bare minimum. And everybody can do that. We all have a platform.
If everybody does something, you don't have to have a bunch of people doing everything themselves.
Right. Sunday night, we're going to try to do the box protest too. We're going to try to do
Pardon me. Sorry. Excuse me, everybody. Pardon me. Sorry. Your chance.
Oh, no, wait. He's right over there, I swear. Yeah.
lost it, Dave?
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for being here, and thank you for your patience. We're waiting on Al Green. Obviously a busy guy, but obviously we've got Jessica Denson here. Cliff Cash is showing up, as well as some other people too. So I just want to say thank you so much for your patience. My name's Dave. I run congressional ops here at the Impeachment Action Center. So a few more minutes. Really appreciate everything. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We'll see you in a little bit. Welcome to the Impeachment Action Center here at Union Station. The Mayday Movement has been here since May 1st, rain or shine, with the singular goal of impeaching, convicting, and removing Donald John Trump. This is a people-powered movement. Everyone is welcome here. Everyone. I'm honored to pass the mic to a true fighter for democracy, host of Lights On, and a bold voice urging us all to stand up. Please welcome Jessica Denson on this powerful day of action. Let's hear it for her. Let's give it up for Jessica.
All right, everybody, good morning. What an incredible crowd for impeachment! I mean, could the timing be any better? Elon Musk literally tweeting out to impeach Trump? So we've had the great honor of having the two congressmen on Lights On, the only two that have filed articles of impeachment. And the first, you know him, is Representative Shri Tanadar. Can we give a round of applause for Shri Tanadar? Now, I've been pretty unequivocal about how I feel about the Democratic leadership bullying Rep. Tanadar into not invoking Rule 9, as he promised he would do, okay? So he needs to know from us, and they need to know from us, which is what this whole Mayday impeachment removal 14th now movement is about, that the people are behind impeaching and removing this illegal administration. So please join me in giving a warm welcome. I'll be back. We've got amazing people here today. You know, comedian Cliff Cash coming up soon. My good friend, longtime friend, had no idea we'd find ourselves together in this fight. Founder of American Opposition, Carlos Alvarez Araños. And I want to thank all the veterans groups, Indivisible VA, our friends from this entire incredible community that have come out and supported us today. Thank you so much. I'll be back. We'll all be on stage for a while here before we lobby Congress today, but please welcome Representative Shri Tanadar.
And I need to tell that to the GOP. I need to tell my Republican colleagues, we got to put people over politics. But you know what? We need to tell that to the Democratic Party as well. I'm a Democrat. I'm a proud Democrat. But this is a time not to play politics. This is the time. It is the time to resist. It is the time to go stand up for our beliefs. And I am not giving up. I am not giving up. They can bully all they want.
14th Now, my home, my OG organization, Grassroots, that we started in January in the bitter cold. Nowmarch.org. Nowmarch.org is 14th Now. Go to AmericanOpposition.org. Carlo's incredible organization.
Across our history, we've had good presidents and bad, smart ones and dumb ones, courageous ones and cowards. But the common thread among all of them is that they loved America, and that despite their flaws, they understood that they worked for the American people. Trump is not like them. He is a liar, a coward, an idiot, and a clown. He is an immature loser who has no understanding of what he's supposed to be doing and whom he's supposed to be doing it for. There is nothing lower than Donald Trump. He is pure ego, narcissism, and greed. And we've already seen what he does with power. He separated families at the border, deployed troops against peaceful protesters, and incited a violent insurrection. He is not a patriot. He is a predator. So to every Republican who still bows before him, who still makes excuses, we say, shame on you. Shame on your cowardice. Shame on your silence. Because this isn't politics. This is about the soul of our nation. So I'm here today to call for Donald Trump's immediate removal from office. The only path forward is for Republicans in Congress to wake the fuck up and recognize that this monster has no business running our country. Impeach, convict, and remove. And then arrest, charge, and imprison. Donald Trump's final days should be spent in a prison cell, paying the price for ruining our nation. We need to hold him accountable for all of the damage that he has done to us. You cannot lead a country you tried to overthrow. You cannot speak for veterans when you mock their service. And you don't deserve the title of president when you're corrupt to your core. So to every American listening, the time for waiting is over. The time to stand up is now. Let this moment be remembered. Let it echo in the halls of power and across the states. Donald Trump is unfit, unworthy, and unwelcome. We don't want revenge. We want accountability. We don't want violence. We want justice. And we will not stop until we get it. Thank you very much.
So our next speaker, many of his fans and followers tell him all the time that he's doing more than every single one of these people in this building. He's got a full-time job as a traveling comedian with a rising profile, well-deserved, a family, and yet he makes time to be a non-stop, he calls himself accidental activist. I don't think it's accidental. I think it was destiny. Please welcome my friend Cliff Cash!
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Sorry, that's how I start off comedy. Please make sure to tip your wait staff. No, I am an accidental activist, more than anything, because I don't really want to be here. No offense to you, but I know that you don't want to be here either. None of us are here because it's fun, and we're sure as shit not here because George Soros is paying us. We're here because we're fighting for our country, and there ought to be 1,000 times as many of us. Somebody told me not long ago, they said, you were born for this moment. And I immediately said, bullshit. Nobody was born for this moment. No human being was born to have to claw their dignity out of the clenched fist of wannabe kings. No Palestinian child was born to be massacred. No black man was born to be shot unarmed. Nobody was fucking born for this. No woman was born to have her bodily autonomy canceled by a man who's never given woman an orgasm. Nobody was born for this. No gay or trans person was born to have their rights taken away by cowards who shame fuck each other at the RNC while they shut down Grindr. No one was born for this, but I'll tell you this. The power structure has never given us rights. Never. They didn't give women the right to vote. Women fought for it. There's that old cliche, the cart before the horse. We are the horse. And they are the cart, and it is time to pull. And if these Congress members, whether they're R or they're D, if they will not stand up, then they have to stand aside. And if they will not stop this, then we will stop this. And it will be much, much messier. And they need to know that. Their job is legislation and legal process and strategy. That's their job. It's not our job. It's theirs. Our job is to give those people and our friends around the world, rest assured, our friends around the world are having the same conversations we're having. The leaders of all these formerly allied countries, these democracies that we appreciated a year ago, all these leaders are having the same conversations we're having. Retired military intelligence people are having the same conversations that we are having. So our job as citizens is to pull, to be the horse pulling the cart, to give these quote-unquote leaders the optics, the permission structure that they need to remove not just him, them. The way that we do that, in my humble opinion, and it hasn't happened yet, the way that we do that is by blowing the former record of DC protest out of the water. I believe it's around 2.5 million. I think if we double that, sometime real soon, it sends a message not just to our leaders, not just to the cowards in the Republican Party, and that's what they are, they're cowards. Donald Trump mocked their wives to their faces. He made fun of their ears and their bellies and everything else. He called them playground names, and now we're all seeing how long their tongues are because somehow they're able to lick his boots while he shoves their faces into the dirt. They are cowards. But if they see 5 million people shut this city down, their spines will start to grow back, I assure you. And they won't do it because it's right. The Republican Party won't do it because it's ethical or moral or good for the country. They won't do it because it's right, but they will do it because they're scared. And it is our job to make them fucking scared. We're the horse. They're the cart. They didn't give gay people the right to get married. They fought for it. And when it's so apparent that it's politically popular, then they do the right thing. They do the right thing when we tell them what the right thing is. And I want to say this real quick and I'll hop off. I'm long-winded. Jeez. I do this in comedy too. I'm long-winded. We call it running the light in stand-up. I've been listening. I listen to a lot of political news. Obviously, I can't remember what I was listening to the other day, but they were talking about some recent polling, and they were talking about
how Democrats lost a lot of ground with young male voters. And first of all, I want to say, let's go easy on ourselves a little bit, and let's not have a circular firing squad where we blame each other for all the woes of the nation. Because in a normal environment, in a normal political climate where people are sane and honest, Kamala Harris would have blown him out of the water, and let's be honest, she probably did.
That election was illegitimate. He did win.
He didn't win, first of all. He didn't get shot. His support's not real. Even now, his support is not what even you think it is. It's not what he pretends it is. On April 5th, we had around 5 million people protesting around this country. In every big city, in small cities, even in small towns. You know how many significant counter-protests there were? 0. And when you see these white supremacist, bigoted clowns, when you do see them organized, they fit into 2 U-Haul trucks. Well, we're going to go to the National Mall today and join thousands of people. How many U-Haul trucks do you think we would need for that crowd? More than they have in the whole D.C. metro area. So I want to say this, and I got a little off track, but I'm listening to this polling, listen to these polling results the other day. And they were talking about losing ground with young male voters. I'm going to bring Representative Green up soon. They were losing support with young male voters. And the message that polled with those young men better than any other message was the fact, and it is a fact, that Donald Trump is shitting all over veterans, cutting the VA, taking their benefits. He's the most anti-veteran president in the United States history. That is the best message that polls with these people. So we are on the right track. You got to keep amplifying these veterans, keep showing up, and your job is to get your 10 closest friends to show up with you. Thank you. I love you. I'll see you soon.
Thank you very much, and let me thank Jessica for all that she's done. I understand that she flew in today especially for this event. Would you give Jessica a big expression of appreciation for me, please? And Dave is the person that first acquainted me with the Mayday Project. I think that he is an outstanding public servant in his own right, a great American patriot. Would you give Dave a big expression of appreciation for me? Now, I must tell you that my message has to be terse and laconic. I must be pithy and concise because I have a vote that I have to get to. So I must leave, but I want to say just these few words. Mr. Musk has had a conversion. Apparently, he was on the road to Damascus, and apparently he had a moment, let's call it a moment of enlightenment. Yes. And as a result, he now says that the big, beautiful bill is something that is unacceptable, and I'm being kind. He says that it is something that has pork in it, and he should know. But he also says something that's very important that I agree with him on. He says that Donald John Trump should be impeached. That is why I am here today. I believe that when the courts can't control him because he flouts the orders of the court, I believe that when he owns the Republican Party in the House and the Senate, I believe all that is left is the Democrats, and I believe that as a prosecutor in the House of Representatives, I must bring impeachment to a vote in the House of Representatives. I'm telling you, I will bring impeachment to a vote in the House of Representatives. We will not allow a tyrant to take control of democracy. This country was not built built on a dictatorship. This country was built on democracy. We are the people who must fight to maintain the democracy that has made America the country it is today. Are you going to fight? Are you going to fight? Are you going to stand with me? Now, there are some people who believe that I should be removed from office because of the positions I take. The governor of the state of Texas has impaneled a gerrymandering committee. And the word is that they're going to gerrymander me out of existence. I am told that President Trump has contacted this governor and said to him that I should no longer participate in democracy at the level that I participate. I say this, hear me well, I will not allow my desire to stay in office to prevent me from serving those who put me in office. I won't allow it. If I have to lose my seat, I will lose my seat with dignity and respect. I will lose my seat fighting for the American people. I will lose my seat fighting to make sure that we protect liberty and justice, not for the billionaires, not for the haves, but for all people who are in this country. Liberty and justice applies to them. I will stand, I will fight. I want you to fight with me. Now, finally, I have to say this because it's so important. People wonder why I keep talking about this, and I want you to know why. Because our tax dollars have put us in the position that we're in. What we're seeing in Gaza is collective punishment. What we're seeing in Gaza is a form of ethnic cleansing. We cannot sit silently and watch our tax dollars support the ethnic cleansing and the collective punishment being imposed upon babies in Gaza. It is time for the American people to take a stand for a two-state solution so that the Palestinians can have sovereignty and dignity. The same thing that I want for the Israelis, I want for the Palestinians, and that is a state to call their own. Will you stand for a two-state solution? I'm going to be late for this vote, but I have to say one more thing. You go right ahead. I heard the gentleman that spoke before me say something about women. And I want to say this, dear brothers. We can't continue to live in a world where women are paid about 23 cents, depending on who's counting, for every dollar, less than for every dollar that a man makes. Women have to get equal pay for equal work. We have to take a stand with the women. Women have a right to be paid the same as men. This is a right that they have. And by the way, I don't know a man that's worth 23 cents more than a woman. So we have to stand with them. We've got to stand with them when it comes to the issue of abortion. This is a woman's body. It's not my body. It's her body. It's her right. I have to stand up for her rights. Will you stand up for the women of the world and protect them? I have to leave. I had much more that I intended to say, but I want you to know that I love you. And I promise you, this, listen, I'm promising this, making this promise to you. This is a commitment. Jessica, you have the ears and the eyes of the masses in this country. And I want you to let them know that impeachment will take place this month in the Congress of the United States of America. This month. Let's send out a Mayday. A Mayday, a distress signal, letting people know that we will stand up against the billionaires, that it's not a big, beautiful bill, it's a big, beautiful steal. And we're going to stand up against the billionaires. Billionaires ought to be ashamed. Why don't they say to the people of this country, we don't want those tax breaks, we have billions. They won't do it. So we have to make sure that we let them know that we're not going to stand up and help them take money from Medicaid so that they can have another yacht. Won't happen on my watch. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
And in just a minute, you guys are going to get special logistics instructions for lobbying Congress, which is what we're all here for. So impeach, remove, we can do this. This is what we demand. It's what the Constitution demands, and we are not going to stand for anything less. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much.
I'm going to talk some more, just for like another 30 minutes. And then we'll do an intermission, and then I'll do another 30 minutes. I'm kidding. I want to just tell you guys about this little flyer I made. It's small and simple. I won't read the whole thing for the sake of time. But at the end of it, it says this. And this is what we're taking to these congressional offices. Everybody will get at least one. Some will get 2 or 3. It says, this is an attack on the United States. Impeach, remove, prosecute. And then in caps it says, this is history. Stand up or stand aside. Fascism will end. It always does. And anyone who didn't fight with all they had will answer to the people. When they become more scared of us than they are of the tiny-handed, dirty diaper pedophile with his fat elderly face painted orange, when they become more scared of us than they are of him, that is when the horse starts to pull the cart. Logan is going to come up and give you guys some instructions. We're going to put you in groups so that we're as effective as possible. We're going to hit every office. This is going to be a really organized, concerted effort, so please listen to everything he has to say, okay, y'all? Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for being brave. I know that you're brave or you wouldn't be here. I want to encourage you to encourage everybody else in your life to be brave too. Thank you.
Are you ready to tell Congress to keep their oaths? Are you ready to give Congress a piece of your mind? Are you ready to be citizen lobbyists for impeachment and removal?
Not hate, that makes America great.
Peace, love, not hate, that makes America great.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
We're letting the Ray group go. Rayburn keep going.
To these total, there's 435 total members of Congress. So my goal is every office gets 1 or 2 or some of them. You guys got some? So every person needs to have at least one of these. Okay? So if you've got 10, please hand them out. And the message is impeachment, Al Green's articles of impeachment, but it's also this. It's also this right here. That last part. This is a fascist authoritarian takeover of the oldest democracy on planet Earth. And if they won't stop it, then we will stop it. And you tell them that, and you're polite and respectful, but you have a little oomph in your voice. Yeah. If our leaders won't stop it, we will become the leaders, and we will. Okay? That's the message. Thank you, everybody.